It's the National Football League. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the home team taking on the visiting team.
Let's go. Alamo. Kickoff tonight, man.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between our visitors and our home team.
Yeah. Let's go. That's my time. Yeah, let's go.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said
Time
balance
to
will be a
step up
focus
tonight,
in this
baby.
one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And they'll look to
Shut him down, boys.
3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Shut him down.
Back to throw. Brown. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Going for the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync. Stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
No good.
And that is
no good, baby.
Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright.
Yeah.
This will remain a scoreless game.
You coming for your head.
Everything looked good.
We bust your head, boy.
Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Let's go.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now up and down the middle of the field. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Brooks. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now a play fake here on first down. Clear this one out from Mims.
Put down.
Wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Yeah, that's 1 yard line, baby.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who throw it.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there.
Push that line. Push that line.
They'll try to run this one in.
Where you at? Come on, team.
Take this into the end zone for a Green Bay.
It's that OU DNA, baby. OU DNA.
Taking it in. And his guy.
Boomer!
Corner lead.
Sooner.
Maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well,
this
is
is a statement, son.
Statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
That's how you kick.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw.
Woo!
And he will be hit.
He bringing that heat, boy.
Wow.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
This is a 7-yard
all day, baby.
Sack, and it's 3rd down.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
No!
He finds his man complete. It's Webb. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween
costume
on. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left.
It's got to go put pressure on him. There we go.
Good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive.
Show up and show out.
Looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking middle, and that's complete. A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now back to throw.
Woo, got you.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Come on, son.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, and they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Okay, okay, all right, okay. What's up? All right, okay. What's up? Shut up.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right.
You gotta do position yourself for greatness.
And deep into
position yourself for greatness.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he's
first down, baby.
Inside the 30.
Who you with?
This has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
On first down, Brooks.
Woo! Trucking him. Carry him with you, baby.
20 before he's brought
That's what I'm talking about.
41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Ooh, that's some traffic.
And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, that is.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Yeah, I see that. Here we go. Yeah.
So
I just can't do right.
Contact, pass
it's going to cost you.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes.
It's going to cost you.
So, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this.
You got me. Oh, come on, let's go. Oh, God. You got it. All right. All right.
The sack sets him back a full 10 yards there on first and goal.
Well, surprise, surprise. First and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decide to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
Second and 11. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
All the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You get the beat down.
Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that one on target.
I got to get 3 points out of that thing. We should have been a touchdown.
Maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Some garbage.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Shout out to Oregon. Shout out to Oregon, too, man, making it this far.
So here is the home side to take over on offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. Off the play fake, Brown. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Come out of there, Isaiah. Come out of there, Isaiah. Get him.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
go.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive. And
got him.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Well, when you time those screen passes perfectly, they can work perfectly, but that time it took a little too long to develop.
And you zeroed in on exactly what makes that play go. Timing. Because if the timing's off at all, those unblocked defenders coming at the quarterback, they'll put him on the deck.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Back to throw. Brown got his man complete over the middle. That's Webb. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So they bring out their punter. He'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been effective so far over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football. And they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
On second down now, it's Brooks. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
What y'all think about OU?
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 65 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that they don't start to slow him down. It's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew
that wasn't done overnight. Let's do that.
This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Brooks. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's third down.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Touchdown, here we go. I'm married to the game
so far. And you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They go play action here on first down. There goes a deep ball.
Back in the end zone. Oh, another.
Comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Here we go.
Well, let's see who this is on. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball, and if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
He put that ball
and
over.
he is not going to get through here on try
I seen that.
They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
On third down, it's Brooks. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick here is good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0.
Keep this thing moving. Take what we can get.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
What did we learn from that?
Reliable here in this game, isn't he? To me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
It's a goal line. We got a problem.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. One more go for this offense in the first half. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Brown finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Brown now looking to throw on 2nd down. He finds his man complete. That's Webb.
That should be
now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Brown.
Get up there. Get up there on him.
Flush to his right. And he goes out right around the 39. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Oh, this is it right here.
Here's Brown. A final shot before break.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, into a sea of
defenders.
Intercepted.
Oh, yeah.
Picked off near the 44.
Oh, man. Y'all some haters. You better take that to his house. Yeah. Back it up. Bag him up.
So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome, everyone, to this abridged version of the EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports halftime report. This game's had a little bit of everything thus far, and certainly plenty to look forward to, as the teams are right back out there for the second half. So we'll get right back out there as well, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Forced out to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll air this one out for Mims. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete.
Oh, that's a flag, buddy.
But there is a flag down.
Way too aggressive in this day and age. Way too aggressive.
Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up fourth. Now it's first.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 82 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second.
Touchdown! And that's caught at the 2. A 16-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Oregon did. Bring them back to life. Put them in your heart.
It felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away,
let's go.
That slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score.
What y'all gonna do?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Shut them down, boys.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the
you ain't going nowhere.
What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. Brown.
Oh, yeah. Get that ball.
And this is picked up by the defense. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminded me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I did, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Call it a loss of 5. A big sack to bring up 3rd down.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Real threat. You said it.
They'll drop to throw.
I see it. Oh,
and this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. 3rd and long, that that time he was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Daniel threw his first interception.
Now Brown to throw on 2nd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, bro?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and then it curls back inside for the completion.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
He got maybe a half-yard, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now
got him.
Running back. Well,
got him, coach.
Backfield and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done.
Hey, man, don't walk on him. Don't walk on him, Isaiah.
That's just flat getting
Don't walk on him like that.
Not much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now on now is the punter, as he's on here to punt it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
No! Fumble. It's going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, number 1 on the list. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. The question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose, and is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
I don't know which referee didn't play the whistle. They need to be fired for that.
After leaving the play, the regular field is reversed.
I know it's reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now a give, right side. Brooks. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the 1st down marker was and getting there.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. His second touchdown of the night. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Boomer! Shooter!
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
2 seconds and we got 4 on the way.
And he'll just sit on this
shut him down the 4th quarter.
Start at the 25.
All we need is defense.
The home side once again ready to take over offensively. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
Yeah, I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You go over the changes. They were pretty clinical in the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brown eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Trouble.
Brown throwing on 1st down. Pressure comes and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Brown. Complete. It's Johnson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's got this down to the 35.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
And that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Ooh! Ah, I thought I thought that was hit, boy.
Down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And I think the ball's out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Nice job, man.
It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20.
Down to 20.
So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it looks like this one won't work out. Hams team able to secure the football. They're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
112 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Brooks, and he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They'll try the left side. It's Brooks, and he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On second down.
I seen it.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
He needed 3, he got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They're going to look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Pull him out.
To throw again. Brown. And he comes back with one complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Brown now on 3rd and 2. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, You assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going. Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Back to throw again. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
I almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night, everybody.